where horn represent power. Right? Right? Is the eyes of the first king. So you had the Maccabees some of there?
Yeah.
Bring all the Maccabees some of one and start from the top.
First Maccabees chapter 1.
Yeah.
So verse 1. He said, and it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian. After that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian.
The Macedonian, which is Edomite, because when you go now, hold it there. Hold it there. Let me go now to the rest of Esther. Hold it right it. To the rest of Esther. And you will get for me. And where you pull this, or where you hold this to me. Going into a little deepness here. And where you go to Esther, to the book of Esther. After Chronicles is king, yeah, I know. Not Nehemiah, not Ezra, not Chronicles. My pages just stick up. Alright, good. Pages just stick up so much in this Bible. First they get thin.
Yeah.
You will hold from Esther 3 and 1.
Nice.
Right? Good. Hold our scripture here, man. I can do those scripture 12. Right?
Yeah.
This is the rest of Esther. Right? Chapter 12, verse 6. A matter of fact, you read and then I will come to Esther.
The rest of Esther?
Yeah, you read. Esther 3 and 1. Watch, yeah, watch this, huh?
Right. This is the book of Esther, chapter 3, verse 1. After these things did King Ahasuerus promote Haman.
Promote who?
Haman.
Go ahead.
The son of Ammedatha, the Agagite.
The who?
The Agagite.
The Agagite. Now, King Agag was an Edomite. King Agag was the lineage of Esau. Right? Continue.
And advanced him.
That's verse 1 alone. I said, right?
A little more.
Yeah, go ahead.
And set his seat above all the princes that were with him.
Yeah, because those who was in hierarchy in the Medo-Persian Empire, they gave him a play now, boy. You understand? They gave him a play. They gave him provinces to rule and whatnot, so forth. Under them, right? So, that is it?
That's a different one.
Alright, so watch this, right? Book of Esther, chapter 12. Rest of Esther, chapter 12, in your Apocrypha, verse 6. Howbeit Ammon, because they spell it Ammon here, right? Howbeit Ammon, the son of Amadatus, the Agagite, who was great in honor with the king, sought to molest Mordecai and his people because of the two of the king. Right? Mordecai, we already know who is Mordecai. Right? But watch this. For Ammon, a Macedonian, the son of Amadatha, being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood, right? Being a stranger from the Persian blood, right? And far distant from other goodness, and a stranger received, right? For by verse jumping to 14, that was Salakia, that was rest of Esther 16 and 10, and now read there, jumping down to 14. For by
16 and 10?
Yeah, 16 and 10, rest of Esther now, boy, 16 and 10. Right? I jump into 14. For by these means he taught, finding us destitute of friends, to have translated the kingdom of the Persians to the Macedonians. Right?
And the Macedonians was the Edomites?
Was Edomites. Right? The Macedonians was Edomites.
And if you go up here, he said, and it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian.
Yeah, go ahead, continue. Philip the what?
The Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim.
Who came out of the land of Chittim, go ahead.
Had smitten Darius, king of the Persians,
right?
and Medes.
And Medes. right? Smitten Darius, right? And that was Greece, because when you go down into the book of Maccabees, is where they take over the Grecian Empire.
Exactly.
Right? They take, because what they do. So go ahead, continue.
Right? Say, the Persians admit that he reigned in his seat the first over Greece.
Right? Go back to Daniel. Hold it there, right? Going back to Daniel 8 and 20. He reigned in his stead the first over Greece, right? Right? Daniel 8 and 20 or 21. And the rough goat is the king of Grecia, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. So what that's saying there in that scripture there, he was the first so-called white man to reign over Greece.
It just break down the whole of Daniel dream there.
Right? He was the first so-called white man. That is when the so-called white man now come into power. That is when Esau now come into power. Because watch it. First they're so stupid. First these niggas so stupid. Right? All the other nations that had the reign, that had the time. The Babylonians and them, they were what? They were Hamites. Right? They had their power, the Babylonian empire. Then you had what? The Medo-Persian empire. Right? They had their time.
And so like, not because you say the Babylonian empire was run by Hamites, the Edomites take it over after the same way.
Right. Yeah. Right? No, well, after the is the Medo-Persians. The Medo-Persians is them who bring down the Babylonians. It's them who bring down the Babylonians. Right? Yeah. Then after the Medo-Persians, and them was Alexander.
Yeah, so that was saying they end up with the Edomites.
Well, right?
Yeah.
Good. They and so continue with it. Continue with it.
Right? Verse 2. He said, and made many wars, and won many strongholds.
And made many wars and won many strongholds, which means it was going on a conquest. Go ahead.
And slew the kings of the earth.
And slew what?
The kings of the earth.
Yeah, the rulers of there was slewing these Japhites and them who was ruling throughout Europe.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
See, and went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations.
Of many what?
Of many nations.
Of many nations. Of many nations. Right? I wonder if I could pull up something here, buddy. But go ahead.
Insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings.
Countries and nations and kings.
Who became tributaries unto him. Do I have?
Yeah, go ahead.
And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die.
Yeah, because he was a faggot. He was dying from syphilis. Right?
Like it in his
he liked to go up in the two boys' dirt truck. That was Alexander's history. Right? Go ahead up.
Right? He said, wherefore he called his servants, such as was honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them, while he was yet alive.
While he was what?
Yet alive.
Yeah, while he was yet alive. Go ahead.
So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then died. And his servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, so did their sons after them, many years.
That's what? So that the son, yeah, go ahead.
And evil were multiplied in the earth.
And what?
Evil were multiplied
and evil were multiplied in the earth. Right? When the so-called white man come into power, evils were multiplied in the earth.
Job say that, eh? It had somewhere in Job or something. I could be wrong.
I think so, yeah.
I think it has something where he's saying that evil were multiplied in the earth when them people come and I could be mistaken, eh? But I know somewhere else in the Bible itself have an account of that. The evil was multiplied in the earth. Yeah, go ahead,
now somebody get from the mother neck I try. Wait now, I'm getting through with it here, boy. The mother neck I'm getting through with it here, what you say? To be done know Timon is a son of Esau, right? But where you going? Where you going? Where are they?
No, you just show you something.
Yeah, where you from? Go to Genesis 36. Yeah. Start from the top.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, at the beginning of verse 1. Right? Say, now these are the generation of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Aholabima, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite, and Bashemat, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nebajoth. And Adah bare Esau, Eliphaz, and Bashemat bare Rule, and Aholibama bare Jashu, and Jaalam, and Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives, and his sons, and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob.
Go ahead. I reading something here, but go ahead.
He said, for their riches were more than that they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. He said, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Esau is Edom. Go ahead, continue.
And these are the generation of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the name of Esau's sons. Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Ra'il, the son of Bashemat, the wife of Esau. And the son of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zippor, and Getam, and Kenaz. And Teman was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son. And she bare to him Eliphaz, Amalek. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife.
What Amalek, right?
Yeah.
Because as I said before, hold it there. Alexander lineage goes straight back to Amalek. Now, who is Amalek? A descendant of who? Esau. Amalek is Esau's grandson. Amalek is Esau's grandson. Go ahead up.
And I don't know, something that just tell me the reincarnation of the spirit Esau himself, like it come back in that grandson, but something that just tell me that like it come back in Amalek, because watch what going on.
Well,
with
he been
Amalek
dead.
right now,
What do you mean? We come back in them Amalekites over.
Yeah,
Them is the wickedest. Them is the wickedest out of all the descendants of Esau.
Is the son of the wicked.
Yeah, he's son of
So
the wicked.
the reincarnation of Esau himself could
In
have
them
been
Amalekites. Yeah, it's in the Amalekites. In them
Yeah.
Amalekites. Them is the wickedest out of all. Them is the wickedest out of all these. Yeah, them and them is the smallest.
Yeah. Riches and
Now watch this. Continue up.
Verse 13. And these are the sons of Ruel, Nathan and Zerah, Shammah and Mizah. These were the son of Bashmat, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Aholibama, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. And she bare to Esau Jashu and Jaalam and Korah. These were the dukes.
These were the what?
These were dukes.
These were the what?
Dukes.
These were the dukes. Now, who it is to this day that still goes under that title, Duke of Cornwall, and Duke of this, and Duke of that and Duke of the other.
So
You fucking so-called white people.
European royalty.
You all still go by that name to this day. You all still go to, hey, watch now, boy. Hey, these niggas out here, so they can be so friggin' simple, boy.
The simple believe it, everything.
But watch this, eh? Watch this why you now pull up here. Watch this. Timon, right? And Timon, I think you read Timon in the lineages of Esau, right?
Yeah.
And Timon was concubine to Eliphaz. No, like Timnah.
What are you Duke in 15? Check in 15 there. Duke Timon.
Duke Timon, right?
Yeah,
No,
Duke
Duke Timon, right? No, Timon today is them stinking Germans and them now, boy.
Yeah.
Right? Timon was, look, what you think, Edom to the north of Israel, right? There's concerning Edomites and whatnot so forth, right? The nations of Edom now, boy. But watch this. Timon was one portion of Edom, right?
One portion, eh?
Right? The extract from Ephraim. Edom was an ethnic group once scattered here and there throughout the Middle East, right? Because really and truly they was scattered. Them went all over conquering and you understand what I'm showing you, right? And getting land. The Timanu had a center in Gozan in northern Syria on the Kuba River, right? That is why they rule in Syria today. Those Syrians who calling themselves Syrian, Sabgan, all of them, Sabgan and Abud and them is not no Syrians. They are Edomites.
And from what I understand, it mixed backwards, eh? It because I forget the two people who came together and I how they get it was Edomites and somebody else, boy. Oh damn, man. There's a mix there, Edomites and somebody else, but it went to with I think so.
Ishmaelites, yeah. Ishmaelites.
So some of the Assyrians is from Ishmael and some is from Esau.
And some is from Esau, right? Yeah. Good. Yeah. Well, right? Yeah, right, in Syria and the Kuba River. This was also the area of the Mitanni of Indo-European culture. These polities were destroyed and their inhabitants moved elsewhere. Because why? They're killing out everybody and taking over the land. Later, the Neo-Assyrians would to report Israelites to these same areas. At all events, the Timanu were to become an important element in ancient Mesopotamia and Babylon, and are assumed to have been Aramaic in language and culture. They started to take over people's culture, right? The two mana, i.e. Timini, were located in northern and Anatolia in Hittite territory, which is these Hamites and them. Get the scripture was trying to get it.
22 and 22?
Yeah. We'll start from the first scripture and let me see something. Yeah. It was alright.
The Horims, it is alright.
But I know.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 2 verse 12. The Horims also dwelt in Seir before time. But the children of Esau succeeded them when they had destroyed them from before them and dwelt in their stead.
Right, I think the Horims could have been Hittites. Right, but go ahead.
As Israel did unto the land of his possession, which the Lord Yahweh gave unto him.
You could jump to the 22 now.
We're jumping on to Deuteronomy 2 and 22.
Yeah.
As he did to the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, when he destroyed the Horims from before them, and they succeeded them, and dwelt in their stead, even unto this day.
Even unto this day, right? But they didn't stay there, they started to move about all over the place. Right? So let me continue here. Right? And in Hittite territory, whence developed a migration to Germany. Right? To Germany. The early founders of Rome, right? Actually, of the Roman Empire, because the true Romans, the real Romans, were Japhetic people, right? And they come and conquer them and take over that title and call themselves Romans. Just like with Alexander, when they conquer Greece, they started calling themselves the Grecians, right?
And they now find evidence of that now with the ancient burials in Rome. Evidence of the peoples who lived before, who lived and ruled before the
It
Romans.
was dark-skinned people, right?
Right. No finding evidence.
Right, which was Japhetic people. Because Ham, Shem, and Japheth were all so-called Negroes, Negroid features, right? Right, so right, in the later Roman Empire, was the population of Rome was largely of Syrian and Anatolian and related Eastern origin. In the book of Maccabees and the history, now you see, they're showing you, they show you the Apocrypha is truth. In the book of Maccabees, that they show you these Edomites, they know they know the truth.
Well, to hide the truth from we and tell we are lie, they have to know the truth.
Can't. Right? In the book of Maccabees and history of Josephus, it is related. Now, Josephus was a great historian, right? It is related how both Spartans of Greece, now the Spartans were us, because you could get right back here in Maccabees, right? You could get Maccabees, somebody get first, I will tell you, first Maccabees to prove something to you. First Maccabees, I think it's 12. I think it's 12. I will tell you. I will tell you. Yeah, first Maccabees 12 and 20. 20 and 21.
21.
Yeah.
Alright. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 12, verse 20. Arius, king of the Lacedaemonians,
Lacedaemonians. Yeah.
to Onias, the priest, greeting. It is found in writing that the Lacedaemonians and Jews are brethren.
Are what?
Brethren.
Are brethren, which is Lacedonia, which is really the Spartans. Right? Go ahead.
And that they are the stock of Abraham.
They are what?
The stock of Abraham.
They are the stock of Abraham. Right? The Spartans were Israelites. Right? Through the Grecian captivity. You understand? They end up integrating us into their military. Right? Let me continue. It is related how both the Spartans of Greece and the Romans of Republican Rome established contact with the then independent kingdom of Judah, and how both claim to be related to the Jews through a mutual descent from Abraham. Esau and Jacob were twin brothers, sons of Isaac, son of Abraham.
Son of Abraham. You see, so even they now telling you that the Edomites, they are not Japhetic. Abraham come to Shem.
One authority states that the Romans owe their origins to the Albanese of Latium in Peloponnesus, southern Greece. Right, descendants of the, but they're going off here. They can never be that's not. They're going off there. And you see, they're mixing the truth with lies.
Well,
right?
that was the
That
tree,
is, yeah.
good and evil.
Right?
So
Is you know how to be able to do the proper discernment, right? And also as migrated into Italy where they intermix with the Sabines. But we're watching this. Alexander, the great king of Macedonia and one-time conqueror of much of the known world, right, claim descent from the Timanese. Descendants of the Timanese, one-time king of Agros in Greece. The Timan, right? So which is what, from Timan, right? Right? And
that's going on claiming thing, right?
Esau, you can't hide, because you see what's going on with Esau. Esau trying to hide from the nationality for centuries upon centuries, for millennials. They're trying to hide from the thing. The
That's even my Salakia that they come out with the social construct of white and black.
Can.
Because even we with now the like the house of Ephraim. Remember the scripture say Ephraim is a king not turned.
Yeah.
So now the Ephraimites, which is so-called Spanish, they believe that they're white.
Yeah.
They believe that they're white because the light and color, so that all that was part of the construction to hide their identity and our identity by classing one team of people white and others black.
Yeah, so they also take away the concept of different nationality and nations.
Exactly.
So just about color.
Yeah.
Which is not we how we set it up.
I have some scriptures for that too just now, right? Somebody so anybody have the scriptures remove the ancient landmark? Search it and see the Lord, right? The Timonid came to Macedon in CA 650 BCE amongst the Thracian, modern Romania. Right? They came today, so which means what they do? They run out the Japhethites and them.
Yeah.
And Anatolia and modern Turkey, peoples with the Edonai and Ottomans, which is the Ottoman Empire and whatnot, so forth, who cut the skin of the membrane of the Ottomans, says a passage from the Aristophanes apparently to the Edons and Ottomans. I believe what you said, the Edons and the Ottoman, which is the Ottoman Empire. These who in Turkey they know because they are all Edomites, right? The Edons and the Ottomans are believed to have been descendants of Esau, of Edom, Edom. The Kaisos were a mystical dynasty of the Edons and have a name recalling that the Kaz and the Kos, the national god of Edom. Julius Caesar, right? They from the Julius, he was emperor in the Roman Empire. The first one gave his family name to the rulers of Rome. In his honor, he retained the titles of Kaiser, Kaiser, the German Kaiser. William Kaiser from back, because it's dynasties now, boy. You understand I'm showing you? It's dynasties from way back when, come straight down. The Tsars and them who was ruling Russia, all of them, the Tsars, right? So you see, the Caesars. You understand I'm showing you? Because I have a video to show you. Where the apostles them was doing a breakdown in, you know, I just shown God something too, right? Concerning 2nd Esdras 11, where it was talk, we was trying to break the codes underneath by Howard them, with the 12 heads or something like that. So it was really going on into the Caesars and them. You understand? Because it's dynasties now, boy, right? And we retain titles of Kaiser and Caesar, Alexander, the Great Caesar, and several of the Roman emperors are considered by some to have been truly great men who contributed to the advance of our civilization. In addition, we find elements, watch this there. In addition, we find elements of Edom in Italy, Spain, Gaul, Britain, and elsewhere in Europe, which is like Finland and Sweden and Denmark and you understand? They take over the whole of Europe, right? And elsewhere in Europe, we deal with this elsewhere. In most cases, the Edomites settle as a minority, though we have often may have reached the leadership, though they often may have reached to leadership positions. The earth, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, because really and truly they are the minority in the world. Descendants of Esau.
Right now they can't populate.
Can't.
Can't populate right now. Them Edomite men and them the sperm and everything.
Go back to the wickedness too, and how they eat and their habits, and they have mutated genes. They have mutated genes. You know? And them carry the rabbit gene.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of rabbit business.
Yeah, rabbit gene, Understand? It's a vile man.
Right? I could go more into this, but guys, I will leave it as that. That's not for all the nationalities of the Moabites, Ammonites, and the Edomites, Idumeans, cease to be reckoned as distinct peoples any longer in the Middle East because they moved. You see, hey, I had a. You know how to save this boy for me, boy?
Screenshot.
Oh, what the real screenshots I got to do, boy. Because here, you see what this video we bring out here? When they go through and they start to search it out, they go delete this information here that I pull up here.
Yeah.
Because they do that to Elder Manatazak. When he bring out a video, they delete it. They did from off the internet now. Not the video, you know, but the information itself now. But
Copy and paste in a Word document. It's not a Word document, copy and paste it.
alright, well,
Send me link.
yeah. Alright?
Yeah.
So somebody get from the scriptures remove now the ancient landmark.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verse 28. Remove not the ancient landmark.
Remove not what?
The ancient landmark.
Yeah, and that's what these so-called white people been doing from millennials. They have been moving people and removing the landmarks. So you wouldn't know who you is. You wouldn't know what this city was located, what that city was located, whatnot, so forth, so forth.
So
Right?
keeping the lines afloat.
Right?
Can.
Go ahead.
Which thy fathers have set.
Which thy fathers have said, go ahead.
And I think that you're going 29. I think that's the version down there. So that is the fairly.
Yeah, so.
The way I read it, Proverbs what?
22 and 28.
Alright, let me see. I tell you next one. That's now I will tell you because I precept it now, boy.
Jeremiah 6 and 16.
Jeremiah. No, not Jeremiah. Not that one. Proverbs 28 and where you say?
22 and 28.
22 and 28. I will tell you.
23 and 28.
I will tell you what precept it with, eh? I'll go on, boy.
I want 23 and 10 as well.
Somebody get Deuteronomy 19:14. Yeah, Deuteronomy 19:14. Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 19 verse 14. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark.
Thou shalt not remove what?
Thy neighbor's landmark.
Thy neighbor's landmark. Don't remove your neighbor's landmark. And that's what the Edomites have been doing in order to hide their true identity, their true nationality. Go ahead.
Which they which they of old time have set in thine inheritance, which thou shalt inherit.
Which, yeah, right? Because your forefathers give your land as what, as inheritance.
Because I go back to Deuteronomy when he said when he separated the sons of Adam. He said the bongs.
He said the bongs.
That is the landmark he talked
about not to move. And you Esau, you did that. You did that. Now I have something from Job 9:24. What you say? Job, the precept somewhere, Job 9 and 24. You will get a scripture from a mother again.
Yeah.
Please, thanks. Baba Kusha.